Recording. Start recording. Button. Stop recording. Button.
Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back on my YouTube channel upon the Get Set, Ready, and Hit Publish series. I'm your host Maniza from the blog on Medium and on Masterpiece Podcast. Today we are going to be discussing of daily publishing, specifically the pros and cons, and I will be delving more into my experience of it. Now, if you are a blogger, then you may know that I have been publishing poems and advice upon my blog and I have come to two reasons why you should and why you shouldn't. So let's go into the pros before I tell you the cons. So number one is I am reminded of the opportunities that are presented in front of me. Now, I started publishing in the beginning of September 2022, and now today is Sunday, October 2nd, 2022. In my side of the world, it may be a day before or behind me. Anyway, I am reminded of that there are more doors to open when I publish every day. How is that possible? Well, one of the surprises I ended up getting whenever I published a poem is from another poet. His name is Augmented Man. You can I think it's best if you go into the people I follow upon my blog, and there you will find a list of people I read and only read from. I think in the future I may tell you why I do this. However, let's not get off topic. So what happened was he actually has a list called The Power of Poetry, and what he does on this list and publication is that if he likes something, he will add it to his list. I have one or two poems upon there. One is To Let Go, and the other one was Interruptions. And you must understand, when I was putting those poems up, I was not looking to get recognized. I was only focused upon putting my work on the blog and then going away to do another one of my writing projects. Now, let's go to pros number 2. I improve my craft. Poets, writers, how many of you still doubt that your masterpieces are amazing or stellar or thought-provoking? I know I do. I go through this struggle every day. I sometimes have to end up asking someone to tell me whether my pieces are perfect or not. Regardless, by publishing daily, I have been able to realize that I still need to improve as a poet. That this is not a journey where there's a start and a finish. It is continuous. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I am enjoying it. Yes, it is hard, and yes, sometimes I wish there was another poet to talk to, but it is a very interesting journey. I have learned that there are many stories I still want to tell in poetry format, and that I hope to be able to tell them, and you'd be able to understand the perspectives I am telling in poetic form. Now that you know the pros of publishing daily, let's go to the cons. Now remember, these are my point of view. Maybe while you're publishing daily, it's a bonus to you. Maybe it's not a bonus for you. Remember, you need to keep experimenting to know what works for you or not. Now let's go to cons number 1. I don't have enough energy to go do my other writing projects. Yes, I did say above that I like writing daily. However, when I need to go focus upon the other books I mentioned upon my other Twitter at Stardust Krista 2 of how I'm writing a book, on some days I haven't been able to add more words to it, or I haven't been able to go edit it. And because of not being able to have enough energy, I'd have to promise myself to do my writing projects the next day. That can work to a point. I don't see myself doing this long term, putting aside my other writing projects just to only keep blogging and publishing every day. Do I want to continue publishing daily? I think you would have to pay attention to the blog because I'm still unsure. Now comes to my cons number 2. I don't have enough time when it comes to doing my writing projects. Now you must be thinking, doesn't having energy and time mean the same thing? No, energy is what you can feel within yourself. Time is like, think of a clock, think of 24 hours in a day, starting from 10 a.m. and then going all the way back to 10 p.m. I hope I'm making sense and giving you a good image of this. Anyhow, on some days I have felt there wasn't enough time for me to go off of my blog and go do more writing. Sometimes I feel that due to this, I can't write. And because of this, I end up doing something else, like I'm going to go reading or I'm going to go listen to a podcast, etc. What I have learned is that I need to make time. No one's going to make it for me. So, like I said before, whether I publish daily on the blog, you will have to see. Now, I hope today's video has informed you of how I feel putting my work up daily. I hope it helps you make up your mind if you want to publish daily or not. Remember, your experiences is your own. My experiences are my own. Before I say goodbye, remember to please visit me upon my blog, www.medium.com/@Maniza521. That's M for mighty, UNIZA 521. You can also listen to my voice upon my podcast, Masterpiece. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you love to listen to podcasts. Masterpiece, MASTERPIECE. Don't forget to also say hi or ask a question upon Twitter, www.twitter.com/@MasterManiza. That's MASTERMUNIZA. See you soon. See you on the flip side. Your friendly poet, Maniza Master.
Camera chooser. Stop recording.